Why was Ja Morant built for chaos? From buzzer beaters to suspension headlines, Morant's story is everything but quiet. One week, he's torching defenses with 30-point games. The next, he's slapped with a $75,000 fine for a celebration. And yet, he still leads, still delivers, and still owns every moment in the game he plays. With a rookie triple-double, amazing dunks, and fearless fourth-quarter takeovers, most of the time, Morant isn't just surviving the storm, he creates the storm. But how he weaponizes unpredictability and why, no matter the scandal or setback, he keeps rising. Is he the league's biggest headache or its most explosive hero? Hit that like and subscribe button and let's dive in. Ja Morant wasn't discovered by a scout or a recruiting service. He was found by a coach who wanted Doritos. Seriously. Playing in an auxiliary gym after being overlooked at a tournament, Morant caught the eye of Murray State assistant coach James Cain, who wandered in looking for snacks. What he found was a future NBA star. That meeting led to Morant getting a scholarship. At Murray State, he didn't just play well, he became a star. During his sophomore season, he averaged 24.5 points, 10 assists, and 5.7 rebounds per game. Then he dropped a triple-double in the NCAA tournament and turned into a national sensation overnight. Despite being from a small program, Morant's talent was impossible to ignore. The Memphis Grizzlies picked him second overall in the 2019 draft. Since then, he's won Rookie of the Year, made All-NBA, earned 2 All-Star nods, and helped transform Memphis into a real playoff force. From an overlooked teenager in South Carolina to the heartbeat of Grind City, Morant's rise is one built on timing, raw talent, and relentless belief in himself. But what happens when the underdog becomes the most watched man in the league?
Pushing the pace, getting the tempo, involving himself.
Ja Morant doesn't just play fast, he plays unpredictably. His style is chaos refined, a mix of raw athleticism and razor-sharp decision-making. On the surface, his drives look reckless. One second, he's flying toward the rim. The next, he's hanging in the air mid-adjustment, finishing with a soft floater. But that unpredictability is precisely what makes him so lethal. He combines speed, distance, and creativity in ways few can match. His ability to accelerate in 3 dimensions, forward, upward, and sideways, is freakish. When he's close to the basket, he doesn't just try to score, he makes things up as he goes. With soft shots, reverse layups, acrobatic moves, and late passes, he turns broken plays into bucket opportunities. Morant's numbers back up the brilliance. Despite defenders constantly collapsing on him, he ranks among the league's most efficient paint scorers at his position. His floater, one of the most accurate in the league, outperforming expected shooting percentages by nearly 14%. That's an elite touch in traffic, and he does all this while creating shots for everyone else, assisting on over 30% of his teammates' buckets while on the floor. This isn't just wild energy, it's a planned whirlwind. No one in the league handles that balance better than Ja Morant. But it's not only his playing style, his competitive drive truly makes him stand out. Ja Morant didn't ask to be the villain, but he's owned the role like it was made for him. From finger gun celebrations to grenade mimics after a 3, he knows exactly how to stir the pot. The NBA hit him with fines and warnings, and Morant just grinned and kept the show going. He's not here to be quiet, he's here to be undeniable. His off-court controversies, 2 gun-related suspensions, altercations, and league scrutiny created a storm that could have derailed a weaker player. But Morant leaned in. Instead of shrinking, he started showing up in big moments with even bigger energy. Game winners, poster dunks, clutch takeovers, he became the player fans love to hate and hate to love. And through it all, he delivered. In Miami, in Memphis, in Minnesota, he keeps hitting dagger shots when it matters most. His mindset? Simple. I don't care anymore, he told reporters. That attitude fuels his team and unnerves his opponents. Every story needs a villain. Morant's not just playing the part, he's rewriting it. Flashy, fearless, and defiant. You might not like him, but you can't ignore him. The NBA may see chaos, but Memphis sees a leader who refuses to back down. Ja Morant plays like a man who's never doubted himself. That mindset drives everything he does, from attacking the rim against towering defenders to pulling up with the game on the line. He said it best, "There's no reason to be afraid of anybody." And he backs it up every night. In a league filled with skilled guards who shoot from far away, Morant is different. He attacks the basket. He spends a lot of time near the hoop, leading the league in drives and points scored there. He often battles bigger players like Giannis and Jokic. Even though he's 6 feet 2 inches, he plays like he's 6 feet 10 inches. That's not about how big he is, it's pure determination. His fearlessness is contagious. The Grizzlies take on his edge. They don't back down from anyone, whether it's the Warriors, the Lakers, or the critics. Even in games where Morant struggles, like a 5 for 19 shooting night against Minnesota, he still hits the game winner. That's the kind of presence that defines a team. Morant never backs down. He doesn't give in. He challenges every opponent, every single time he plays. So what happens when a player who has already proven himself still plays like he could lose it all? After a suspension-filled, injury-plagued 2023-24 season, Ja Morant's return wasn't just about playing again. It was about proving he's still that guy. The spotlight was harsh, the critics were loud, and his reputation had taken a hit. But Morant didn't come back looking for sympathy, he came back looking for smoke. From his first few games back, he reminded everyone what Memphis had been missing. He dropped 30-point games, dished out assists like a veteran floor general, and delivered in the clutch. In a tight win over Utah, he buried a deep dagger 3. Against Minnesota, he erased a 4-point deficit in under a minute, finishing with a game-winning floater. And he did all this while still shaking off rust. He scored 21.1 points, 7.7 assists, and 1.3 steals per game. But it's not just the stats, it's the control. He's smarter now. He's still wild when he needs to be, but the recklessness has sharpened into calculated risk. That's growth. That's leadership. Derrick Rose, who knows a thing or two about comebacks, called Morant's passing pure and praised his daring style. Ja's not changing who he is. He's refining it. And sometimes redemption isn't about making up for the past. It's about making the present undeniable. Ja Morant's next chance to play was supposed to be Game 5 on May 27th, but the Grizzlies never made it that far. A hip injury in Game 3 forced him out of Game 4, and Memphis couldn't survive without him. That loss ended their season, cutting short what could have been Morant's defining playoff run. Scottie Pippen Jr. and Luke Kennard stepped up in his absence, but Ja's presence was irreplaceable. No one in Memphis takes over late games or shifts momentum like him. Now, all eyes are on his recovery and his return. This is just another chapter. If history tells us anything, it's that he won't stay quiet for long. Morant will come back and he will be bringing more of his intense play with him. So, from being discovered next to a snack stand to throwing down posters on NBA veterans, Morant's rise is as raw as it gets. He plays like a storm, fueled by speed, defined by fearlessness, and never backing down from noise. He's taken the villain role and made it a weapon. Through injuries, suspensions, and winning plays, he does best in unpredictable situations. But now, with another injury and Memphis falling early, the road forward gets even more unpredictable. Which chapter in his journey did you find most interesting? Will he be able to come back even stronger this time? Comment below. Hit the like and subscribe button for updates. See you in the next video.